People to Nature is the theme for this year's World Environment Day. Since 1972, World Environment Day has been a significant event observed all around the globe on every 5th of June. It is a day that reminds people to appreciate the beauty, the importance, take ownership, and to protect the natural surroundings. Port Moresby Nature Park celebrated this event on the 3rd of June.
Yeah, we're really excited about the UN actually when they announced the theme as being connecting people to nature, because really that's actually what Port Moresby Nature Park's all about. So, you know, for that to be a worldwide theme, and that's really what the park stands for us, it was really exciting. We thought, well, this will be an easy one for us this year. And I think really what it draws attention to is so many people now live in an urban setting, like we all live in a city, and so we sometimes forget about the natural environment. We forget about, oh well, you know, we need to do our role to make sure that the natural environment is safe and healthy. Without a healthy environment, we actually wouldn't exist. So, you know, I think it's just really like the days like today just help us sit back and really reflect on, we do need to remember that the environment is part of us and that we do need to have take responsibilities. So it's been really wonderful to have, you know, over 22 organisations today come and share with us what things we can do to save the environment, but also to what things other organisations are doing to save the environment.
There were a total of 22 interactive information stalls at the park who delivered important messages to the people on how to care for the natural environment.
What are some of the ways or methods that TWM are using to preserve and protect the natural environment?
We store waste, basically. Some of our disposable methods are we do incineration of the groceries or household waste, such as cardboards, papers, food waste, or the things that we cannot incinerate, we send it to the landfill. So yeah, those are some of the methods we do it. In terms of, we also collect hazardous waste. So we mainly deal with hazardous waste or industrial waste, such as waste oil, waste chemicals and stuff like that. So those ones that cannot be easily disposed because of the cost that they cause, the damage that they cause to the environment. So the ones that we cannot easily process, we send it overseas. It is wonderful to see a good number of people coming to an event like this because of course the environment is the reason why we're all here. So for our companies like us, we're proud of what we do. We're keeping the waste in store instead of going out into the environment. The main message for us is take care of, be responsible for your waste, whether how small is it or how big is it. Get the rubbish, throw it into the bin. The little things that you do goes a long way in protecting the environment. So just in your household, just your papers, whatever you do, just be responsible and then throw it into the bin.
The Team PNG Heroes were also there to support this great event.
We have here our boat, the Love Your Coast boat. The program is about it's a sport and environment program of the PNG Olympic Committee. So it's designed in a way that athletes are involved to become advocates for driving important messages such as caring for our environment, especially our marine life, and the issues of our plastic can affect the environment, affect the marine mammals, and eventually also affect human health as well. Not only like our actions, like in terms of littering, affecting the environment, the marine mammal, but also it's an eyesore. Like looking around the city, you'll see plastic and all sorts of rubbish lying around. So it's not good for, in terms of tourism and like attraction to our city and our country. So as Papua New Guineans, we have to take ownership of this message, educate people about caring for the environment.
It is good to know that some companies are now producing things that cause less harm to the natural environment. Darren from True Gas tells us about the cars that use gas instead of petrol and diesel.
We use LPG vehicles, so all our light vehicles uses gas. So they are powered by LPG. So which includes our Fifth Element and a few 3 light vehicles. So it's in fact the first vehicles that run on LPG in the country. Just a photo of the vehicle that we have here. So these vehicles that run on LPG, it's 20% less carbon dioxide and gas emissions to the environment, which is much more environmentally friendly and contributes to keeping our environment clean.
All in all, the theme for this year's World Environment Day challenges us to find fun and exciting ways to experience and cherish this important relationship between us humans and the natural environment. So take care of Earth and it will take care of you.
Yeah, I think most important thing is just to think that each of us can do something. You know, sometimes we look around and we might think there's a lot of rubbish, or we might think there's a lot of problems with, you know, running water, so what difference will I make? And the important message to remember is each of us can make a difference. So if you make that conscious decision to turn off the taps, turn off the lights when you're not using them, not put the rubbish on the street, you know, you are making an impact. And as more and more of us do that, then we'll have a greater impact. So I think never forget and believe in yourself that one person can make a difference.
Remember, nothing in nature lives for itself. Rivers don't drink their own water, trees don't eat their own fruit, and flower doesn't spread fragrance for itself. Living for others is the rule for nature.